you have a very clear vision of what you want.
Yes.
And out of that, out of having this vision, you then go ahead and sell it so that people are very clear about what it is you're calling them to be part of. Because really that's what leadership does. Leadership is about influencing, and you want to influence people to a particular direction.
Right.
And then as you start out, you want to have a big dream. That's what you're saying to us. Have a big dream. Start small, but start now anyway. But make sure your dream is big.
Yes.
And as you begin, you then realize that, oh, it's not what you thought it was, that there are so many other things you need to learn along the way. So embracing continuous learning. As you're learning, part of it is because there's a lot of change that is coming your way.
Right.
And so being able to be open to change, embrace the change and move with it. And like you've just said, don't be a mobile farmer. I think I've learned that one. But again, it's nothing personal. It's just business.
It's just business.
Yes. Tell us about celebration.
Celebration. There's importance as a leader to perform a performance appraisal every so often. Looking at what were your plans, how far have you achieved these plans, and what is it that you want to do. So in Zaza, we have our annual AGM. It happens either November, December every year. And it's a time for us, one, because it's our anniversary as well, to celebrate the company and its progress. But it's also a time when we look at what have we been able to achieve. We do have various things that we do, social welfare amongst members. We do have CSR initiatives. We pick CSR initiatives every year. And then we have now our core goal, which is to make money. How far are we? What is it that we have achieved in that year? How are we growing? And I can tell you that historically, from year on year, we have grown. In some years in leaps, in some years maybe not so much. But when I look at the trend, there has been growth every year. But at least taking that pause to look back and say, wow, we've achieved much. Let's celebrate this milestone. And I think it's important because then it energizes even the next team that is going to take over. Because they're saying that these are things that we sat down at the beginning of the year, we agreed. And 12 months down the line, we are saying, we actually achieved. And then at that meeting also, we give ourselves more challenges. And so even the board that is taking over, they know, there's something we need to achieve. So they also get motivated when they see that those who are giving them the mandate have achieved something. And they also don't want to let them down. So they want to use that as a platform to take it higher. I think celebrating success is important, is as important even as looking at maybe what you call failures and learning lessons out of it. So both, as a leader, you need to balance the two. Don't be overly critical of yourself. Make sure that you look at the things you didn't do so well and decide how you could do things differently, but also celebrate your successes. And the other thing we do during our AGMs is to celebrate individual successes. People who've gotten promotions, people who have expanded their businesses. There are years when we had some of the members move from full-time employment and started running their own businesses. Some started pursuing their PhDs. So we celebrate each other even at that point and say, look, we are not just growing as a group, but even the individuals amongst us are growing. So it's important for you to always put that in mind, that it's not just doing the business bit of it, but you need to celebrate. You need to pause and celebrate what you have achieved and celebrate each other.
And I think that's so critical for leadership, the fact that you're looking at both sides of the scale. You're saying that out of the moments of failure or where you didn't do as expected, you need to learn.
Yes.
So there's that continuous learning out of everything. In any case, you also learn out of successes,
Right.
because then you know how to do something right. But additionally, you're saying also that a critical part is celebration.
Yes.
You know, in Africa, we celebrate a lot.
Yes.
You know, in fact, I like to think that, I like to see, we love food, and our food is not because we are gluttonous,
Right.
but it's because food is a symbol of celebration. So being able to look back and say, you did this well, and we celebrate you, because then that gives you that fuel. Next year, when you have another challenge or when you have something else, you look back and can say, if I did that, I'm able to do this new thing.
Sure.
Gaki, thank you so much for helping us go through those lessons that you have learned, leadership lessons that you have learned through Zaza.
Yes.
What would be your parting shot?
My parting shot is, if you have a purpose in life and you're clear about it, don't be afraid of going for it. Leadership is a gift from God, and when you depend on God to help you navigate, you know, every little thing that every hurdle that you come across, then you're bound to succeed. It's not for your own glory. It's for you to fulfill a God-given purpose. So for me, my pleasure is looking at something that God put in my heart to do and see it flourish. Then every leader should look at not what it can give to them as a person, but what effect, what impact they are making in society. Is it achieving the objective that they set out to make? That would be my encouragement to every leader. It's really not about you. It's about the people that you're leading.
Excellent. Thank you. We've been speaking to Gaki. Gaki is one of the writers for her leadership, and today she's been sharing with us her story on her on leadership lessons she's learned through Zaza Divas International Limited, which is a company she dreamt about, and she's shared with us some critical lessons. One is to have a clear vision. It's important that as a leader, you must have a compelling, clear vision, which you can clearly communicate, and the people coming and that you're seeking to influence can take it up. And secondly, she says, dream big. Start small, but start now. So don't wait for you to have a clear picture or all the resources. Just get on with it. And as you get on with it, there will be moments when you need to learn, because you don't have everything with you. So there will be some corners you will take and you'll realize, I shouldn't have taken this corner. But out of those things, you're able to learn. And one of the reasons you'll be learning is because change is at every corner. In leadership, you must embrace change. And as you do that also, she has told us, make sure you get to celebrate. Thank you. This has been her inspiration.